I don't know how long I'll be on here today. For a few minutes anyway. I'm gonna wait for some people to come on in here. Morning. Sorry, doing a little bit of texting here. So, good morning. What's happening? Getting a tooth yanked. What? What do you mean getting her tooth yanked? She had a toothache this weekend. Howdy, you vet. I'm gonna say it that way. Your vet cider. Your vet cider. I believe. Am I saying that right? I hope so. Well, good luck with the tooth yanking. Oh, good God. Ooh, that's bad. So, that is bad. Phew, good Lord. Ooh, where'd you go? White House Clinic? Because, man, I don't know. I don't even like them sticking a needle in my gums. Ooh, that tooth stuff. Whew. Unreal, dude. Unreal. Uh, yeah, well, I use them people over there. It's called Dentures of London, Kentucky. They usually get you in on that day. They're really good. And it's a dentist. They're called Dentures of London, but they actually pull teeth and all that kind of stuff. Also, he's a dentist. But I didn't know, otherwise, I would have told you to try them first. They're really good. Probably not as cheap, but they're really good. Good people. Very good people over there. The whole bunch. Yeah, dude, if you got insurance, they take insurance, and I mean, they can fix you right up. I mean, I sent in Savannah there. Yeah, I'm surprised you actually got a tooth left. I mean, 65 mile an hour slamming a buck in a blacktop. It's a wonder you got a head left, dude. I mean, honestly, it's a wonder you even got a head left. It's a wonder you're even able to text or talk, really. And you know that's the truth. I mean, you know what? I gotta check my check. Yeah, make sure I'm getting all messages. There we go. Now I should get all messages. It had it on top messages, which won't allow a lot of people. Got more scammers wanting to send money, but they want a payment first. I don't know why they even try it, man. Them little foreigners think people ain't caught on to their crap by now. That's the funny thing. Now remember, it says that we have to abide by the community guidelines. I don't know what they are. I've never read them. I just clicked. I did. So I don't know if you know the community guidelines. Don't violate them because I don't know them. I don't know what. I get I get hit all the time on YouTube. I'm surprised I still got an account. They're hitting me daily on stuff all the time. Things I said, didn't say correct. I was this, I was that. It's just insane. That's the weird thing. I always get hit. You should come with a warning label. Actually, we both should come with a warning label. But the way I look at that, man, here I do the Bible. Some people swallow a camel and gag out a gnat, dude. I don't judge anybody. People do what they want to do, how they want to do it. I don't answer for them, and that's how people all should be. I mean, you answer for you, I answer for me, and as far as YouTube goes, well, don't give us channels if we're that bad. I mean, that should be right there. For that bad, it's that bad. But I don't think I do nothing that bad on there ever. But I was going to say it, even on TikTok and stuff, I found that all my earlier videos, most of them has been took down for violating community guidelines. TikTok, man, you can get on there if you're a chick. You can show your tits. You can do all kinds of stuff. I don't understand TikTok. They're the worst app ever, honestly. They really are. I'm about to delete my whole TikTok account and be done with the TikTok because TikTok's racist. They really are. If you ain't a liberal out here crying about everything and wanting to put on women's clothes, TikTok don't like you too much. I found that out. I mean, come on. They let people get on there and be delusional, but if you smoke a cigarette, ping, your count is whoop, blocked. They knock you off there and everything. It's crazy. Just insanity. So, if everybody wakes up and follows me on TikTok, I ain't got a lot of followers. I think I got like 1,700. But, that's neither here or there. If they, but if you wake up, my TikTok ain't on there no more, Well, you know why? I got tired of TikTok's crap that they always spew out there. Oh, you can't smoke a cigarette, but I could get on there if I'm a half-naked chick. Yeah, that's crap to me. I can get on there and say all kinds of dumbness, and it's okay. So, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know how long I'll be on here this morning or not, but we'll figure that out as we go. Man, I do have to apologize. Anybody that follows this channel on YouTube, Wednesday and Thursday, the woman was off work and I had a couple appointments that I had to go to check some very could be potential life-threatening things. We'll find that out later. You know, and the way I look at it, well, if that's the way God wants me to go, that's the way I'm going to go. I can't stop it. Doctors can't stop it, or He can fix it. And we'll just have to wait and see, is all I know. But who knows? Is all I know. So, who knows? So, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you all know. I don't see what I do bad on there. I smoked a cigarette. Insane. I can get on there and do everything else. At least YouTube ain't got that bad yet, I don't reckon. But y'all, just wanted to jump on here shortly this morning, say howdy to everybody. If anybody's got anything they'd like to talk about this morning, please let me know. I'm gonna let JoJo out. That's my puppy. Let me know. Otherwise, I probably won't be on too long this morning. So, just let me know, folks. Are you allowed to leave or no? What do you mean, leave? Well, you can do whatever, I guess. I mean, are you allowed to leave this life? Well, of course you are. You're allowed to do just about anything in life as long as you don't get caught. That's my theory. You're allowed to do just about anything as long as you don't get caught. And if you're in Estill County and the authority catches you, if your family, they just let you go. Because we got this dude down here named Chris Flynn as a sheriff. Man, if you're his family, you can run naked through the neighborhood, bug the neighbors, bite him himself, bite him, and everything else. And you just walk free because you're family. And the mayor down in Irvin, down there, tells him, hey, I don't want to see them because they're all connected family. Yeah, a crooked little town here in Estill. And I ain't scared to say it. But they're crooked, so, yeah. Oh, no, dude, there ain't no sense in it. Wait. No. No, not like that. No, don't leave the whole world, man. I mean, you can, but and you'll leave people behind that really care and love for you. I'm for sure you will. And you don't want to go like that, man. You don't want to go like that and leave your loved ones and stuff like that, dude. Not at all. That's not no way. I mean, if you're alone and that kind of stuff and just need somebody to talk to a lot, man, if you leave me a message with your Facebook or you'll leave me one with your email, dude, I'll send you a number that you can call me anytime that you'd like instead of doing something like that. Because, no, we don't want to see nobody do that. Not even God wants that. He come, but that way he can make life more abundant, you know. Does that mean you're going to walk into perfect faith and all that kind of stuff? No, you're probably not. You're going to do your best that you can and try to do better the next day. A righteous man falls 7 times. Just remember to get back up, brother. And if you're feeling that down, bam, just send me your Facebook on one of my posts or something. That way I can, we could contact each other. I don't want to see nobody doing that. I mean, that's not good, brother. That's all I can say. Or sister. That ain't no way to be. So I would say reach out to somebody before you do the really leaving. Definitely reach out to somebody, man. Because I ain't gonna lie. In my past, I used to do that. I used to be a cutter and everything else, man. And that's, no, that ain't the way to go. Ain't the way to be. And if I can help, well, I'm definitely okay and ready to. So, I mean, does anybody else got any questions or anything? I mean, I'm not just on here to get a view and that kind of stuff. I hope my channel helps somebody. It really sounds like you could need a little bit of help. We all do at times, man. That's nothing to be ashamed of. We all go through some bad times, and with our world the way that it is today, between Biden and Trump, they've divided everybody, and there's so much hate in this world, people forget that there's this thing called love. So, don't let them idiots in that's running our government put you down and get you down that bad. And if it's your family or something like that, then, you ain't gotta stick close to your family if they're causing that kind of problems. Whoop, jump around and find you a good friend out there. But that's about all I can really say. Because I don't know, and I don't want you to put your problems out here and on social media. But contact me. We'll talk. If that's what you'd like to do. But on for 20 minutes. I didn't even think I'd be on 20 minutes today. So if anybody would like any more questions, anything you'd like to say, I mean, look, y'all think you got problems. See this puppy here? Well, no, won't allow you to see the dog. I don't understand that. My dog won't show up. Does that mean he's a vampire? Is this one? Oh my God. My doggies are vampires, folks. They won't show up. I show up. There's one of my little doggies' nose. The other one laying over here beside me on the couch. He must. I don't know what he is. He ain't showing up. And I've always heard in them movies that if you have no reflection, you must be a vampire. Yeah, Casper. Now watch when I try to show you Bear. Oh, it showed his teeth, folks. It showed his teeth. Yeah, crazy, man. Crazy old Bear's teeth all showed up. That's insanity. So, anybody got any more questions, anything they'd like to talk about whatsoever, feel free. If not, I'm going to hop off of here, try to get my day started. And I'm going to tell y'all, do I feel like getting it started? No, I just like to just go and be like, oh, I'm done for today, folks. But life won't allow that, will it? Oh, crap. I wished it would. That would be a great thing. That's all I know. So, 19, almost 20 minutes. I'll go to give it 5 more minutes. See if anybody's got any questions, anything they'd like to talk about. Maybe I can answer, maybe I can't. Maybe we'll research it together. It's going pretty good, Andrew. We had one on here already that said they want to leave, and they didn't mean like they meant like leave. So, like I said, I'm gonna put them in prayer, and I told them to contact us. All right, D. Definitely holler at me. Definitely. So, but Andrew, how you doing over there? You all doing good? I hope so. I hope y'all doing good over there. I've watched a few things about Australia, and I don't know to believe things that you see on the social media or not. It's about like here in America. Can I see all kinds of stuff of rioting and people doing all this stuff, but when I'm out and about, I never see it. I see that on social media, they'll show how America has went against each other on everything. I've not seen it, and I've got a few friends that's still in the political parties, Democrat, hating Trump, and I got some that hates the Democrats, and but we can all still hang out at the garage, and nobody seems to have any problems. That's the funny part. But now on our social media, it shows that America is totally, you can't even hang out with those people. Better beware of the evil that's in your own government. That's where it is. And they know if they can keep you pointed against each other, then you'll never sit and talk and figure out the real evil is the government. I don't care if you think Trump is some saint or not. He's not. He's proven that. Acting like he's Jesus and saying, "Oh, it's just I was a doctor." Come on, dude. I was only getting Epstein busted. So, I mean, there you go there. You know what I'm saying? So he's don't know that. And then you got his wife. Well, she never talked to Epstein or nothing else. Then they post pictures of her hugging and kissing the dude. That should tell you the corrupt evil that's in our own government. And we don't even have a United States of America no more. This is the United States of Israel. Israel's running the whole show pretty much. And I've watched my numbers drop down just because I spoke a little bit probably against our prophet Trump. So, yeah, I see that in your government over there. And I mean, I seen a long time ago they tricked you all into giving up your firearms. Never, never in this land. I hate to say it, but they will pry my firearms out of my dead hands. I will not give them up, regardless. And before I give up all my kind of freedoms, I believe in the Bible 100%, and I think the Lord wants us to defend ourselves. He really does in our family, and I'm not going to let the evil just come in and overtake me and stand there. David didn't go out and pray for Goliath, did he? No, he took a slingshot, and it's not like the pullback, but they had the slingshots like, whoo, and he took a rock and he laid that giant to rest. He didn't pray for him to go away, he put him to rest. And I feel like David. My middle name is David, so don't come to my house with your evil, you might get a rock in the head. I mean, I hope that ain't bad, but I will defend me and my family 100%. Hey, they could come up, say what they want, I'll turn the other cheek. They could say what they want, but you come to harm me and my family, then I believe it's time to sell your clothes and buy a sword and defend yourself. Now, I am a firm believer in that. I will defend myself. But you can say what you want. As you can tell, I get plenty of people on this app a lot of days that, man, says a lot of bad crap. But that's okay. I figure they don't even know what they're saying, half of them, and you can tell because they're like, well, there ain't no God, there ain't this, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well, they don't even know what they're saying. So, now quit. little dogs want to lick you to death. I don't know what it is. But I took my shower already. I don't need a tongue bath for my puppy. I understand before people get on me that that's what puppies do and that's how they show their affections. But yeah, I don't like the slobber licks. I can live without some of those. So, yeah, Andrew, what are you doing up so late anyhow? Oh, this Friday. You don't work tomorrow. That's Friday over in your days, ain't it? Or Saturday. This is Saturday over there. Politicians getting paid by the big overseas companies and getting a well-paid job after helping them. Yeah, ain't that great? They don't pay taxes and stuff. That's amazing how that works, ain't it? We pay taxes, but the rich don't. You think Trump's paying anything? No, I guarantee you he's using that presidency to do a lot of tax write-offs and stuff that he can do. And I'm for sure he's got all his family. And in all honesty, if I was going to believe in government and them kind of people, I sure wouldn't have voted for Carmela, or whatever you want to call her. And I sure wouldn't have voted for Trump. And I know a lot of people says you'd have voted for a socialist. Well, I guess if I was really going to buy into we was going to be better off by electing a candidate, it would probably have been Bernie. I really hate to even say that because I know Bernie is a socialist, but he couldn't have been no worse. And Bernie definitely wants to tax the billionaires. He really does. I mean, if you go way back in his career when he was a young man, he stood against all them taxes and stuff that they put on the poor and the middle class, and he wanted to hammer them. And that's the reason they didn't want him in there. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but it does seem like a truth. So, you picking up your lovely wife. That's right. You better go pick her up and treat her good, Andrew. She's a beautiful woman. Somebody steal her from you if you don't. You treat her right. No, I'm just joking. I know you guys probably been together like me and Amy, like 28 something years or so, but I was going to say she did seem like a lovely person. Your whole family seemed great, ma'am, from talking with them. And I mean, does she not drive or can't drive or not allowed to drive? Did you get her license took? Did she have a lead foot? Yeah, she thinks she's in a rocket ship instead of a car. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Hillbilly's full of jokes this morning. No kidding. So, yeah. So, 28, yeah. Don't have a license. Man, Amy didn't have a license probably the first 10 years we was together. And she'd always drive my car back and forth to work and everything. And I finally told her, look, if you get busted, it's going to come back on me. And I had to actually make her go get a license. She'd sit right here in our own county because she was working down here for a while. And she'd look right at the cops and be like, I ain't got no license and I'm getting in that car and I'm heading home. And she would. And they never even bothered her. If I did something like that, son, they would have been waiting at the edge of the parking lot. But Amy didn't care. She looked right at them and told them, I ain't got no license. And I'm going to get in that car and I'm driving myself home. Don't pull me over and don't try. And she did. That is no lie. My hand to God. I don't know how she got by with it, but she did. They usually just laughed. I think they thought she was joking. I really do. I think they thought she was joking to be that bold and just come out and tell them and then take off. Well, see, here in Ohio, long as they've got permission to drive your vehicle, in Kentucky, they will still have to cover the accident But if you got the full coverage, they won't cover your car at that point in time because she was unlicensed. They got some crazy laws in a commonwealth state. That's all I can say. It's not like living in Ohio and that kind of stuff. We're a common law or commonwealth, which means, I guess, if you got cash, that is the law. That's what I've seen. So, yeah, don't take no chances, man. Somebody wrecked and they ain't got insurance. You ain't got insurance to cover it, man. They're like Americans. They'll sue you for everything you got. They'll be living in your house in a week. Amazing. And Americans are usually out for what they can get. That's the crazy part. You can't even allow people to come on your property and have fishing and hunting and good times because if they slip, they're coming back to sue you. It's unbelievable. I mean, that's all I can say. Totally insane. But I guess that's about everywhere. You got people like that no matter where you go. Human nature, I guess. Well, anyway, folks, I've been on here over half an hour. Nobody really got no questions, anything they want, any prayer requests, anything. I'm going to hop off here and get my day started. If not, I'll give everybody just a couple minutes, maybe a few seconds to put something in there. If not, I'm going to appreciate each and every one of you to come in with me this morning. May God bless your days. May you have a beautiful day. Remember, Jesus is Lord, Kings of Kings. And if you failed in your walk, remember, man, get up, dust yourself off, and keep on walking. Because we all fall, so we get back up and walk. The devil would like to tell you there ain't no sense in it. You're just going to fall again. Well, that's when you got to tell him, well, I already knew I was going to fall. God said I would, but he said he would pick us up and help us as long as we got up. And he'll keep walking with you till eventually, just like a baby, you can make those steps and you'll be striding and running before you know it. That said, peace and love to each and every one. Like I said, I appreciate you coming in. We'll be back again come Monday. Good Lord's will, and the creek don't rise. And I'll let you know later on when I find out about what I was talking about, what I had to get done the other day. But love y'all. Be good.